Hello guys, Nato Ace here, and I want to give my thoughts on Nintendo's big change. And of course, you've been following this, and that is Charles Martinet will no longer be the voice of Mario. So when I heard about it, I'm like, oh wow, what does it mean? And a lot of people were sad. Makes sense because ever since Super Mario 64, or to some extent, some people said Super Mario Typing, Charles Martinet was a voice actor. So before I continue, and I did mention this before in one of my video about should Charles voice Mario in the movie, and I said no because of the way he talks, and that people on the modern times don't know who Charles to some extent. And the follow-up that I wanna basically give is that yes, he is a famous actor in the past, and then he became a voice actor. But you have to do research who Charles Martinet is. So old people will know who he is probably, but somebody like more of who grew up in the 80s, 90s, and so on are not, including myself. That's why when I heard about Charles Martinet, the first thing that popped in my head is, oh, he's the voice of Mario, but he is a famous actor. So a little bit of note about that one. So anyway, so Nintendo announced that Charles Martinet will no longer be the voice of Mario. They even made a statement about it, and there will be a video with him and Shigeru Miyamoto. And there's a lot of theory people saying why this is happening, and I'm probably going to give my theory as well. But first, thoughts about Charles Martinet leaving as Mario. It is what it is. Things change. Change is good to some extent, as Adam Sessler would say. Sometimes it's just hard to accept it, but in the business, things change. Voice actor change. And of course, common example that a lot of people say is Kermit the Frog, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, etc., 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 who's been existing since what, 1940s? I mean, Batman, Superman, to some extent, it is what it is there. So you're gonna have to accept that once in a while in the business, voice will be changed, and that there will be new voice actors gonna take place. Whatever the reason is the reason. So what is the reason with Charles Martinet? It's kinda hard because one of the articles that people showed that Charles Martinet said that he would love to voice Mario until he retired, but of course that's not the case. So why all suddenly, he's no longer the voice of Mario? And he even said that, hey, it is what it is, on to new adventure. Because for people who don't know what's happening now, is that Charles Martinet is now considered the Mario ambassador. So a lot of people theorize that whatever there's a Mario game like Super Mario Wonder's coming out, he'll be there to promote it, to talk about it, be a spokesperson. Maybe he'll still do the voice in the promotion, but when it comes to the game itself, well, it's someone else. I mean, it is what it is there. And it is what it is. So the theory of him, maybe that he wants to quit, maybe that's not true. I don't know. Because for me, I think he's just getting too old. He wants to kick back, maybe do something different, and maybe he said, well, I don't want to do Mario voice anymore. But again, showing that article, maybe that's not the truth. So, and probably also business-wise that they say, hey, it's time for a change. Maybe they want someone who can actually do Mario voice in video game, like talk. Because if you notice in most of the video game, Mario doesn't talk. And when there is sort of a segment where Mario talks, again, like I said, for a couple minutes here and like, Yahoo! Here we go! It's a me, Mario! Thank you for playing Nintendo 64! For a while, and like I said, if you do that in the movie, you're gonna go bonkers. I mean, it is what it is. So it is unknown why he left. Maybe something changed, maybe the business changed. Who knows? Just have to wait and see. So it might sound a bit that Charles Martinet is no longer the voice of Mario. Sure, but I also understand that it is a business, time for a change, and they are going to change. And it's already been confirmed that except for Luigi's Mansion 2, Dark Moon, that new Mario games will no longer have Charles Martinet voicing. For Mario Wonder, he's no longer going to be voicing. So again, business-wise, probably makes sense. It is unfortunate, but just have to wait and see. So is it like sort of an end of an era? Well, I don't think so. Let's just say it's a new beginning. Let's just go with that one. I know, like I said, some people don't like change, but like Adam said, I have agree. Change is good to some extent. So this is one of the changes good. It's time for a new Mario, new Luigi. Just have to wait and see what it is. That said, now to to the new voice actors, whoever, for Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. So the Super Mario fans, be kind to this new voice actor once they reveal who they are. Don't give them crap. Don't say, oh my gosh, you're not Charles Mantinet. Yeah, the guy retired as Mario. You want to go back. I mean, if you saw the situation with, of course, credit to the Oxy 360, the Power Ranger, when Lord Zed returning Dino Fury, the guy he also voiced Venjek. He's now doing it on Cosmic Fury because he quit. Because apparently he was getting online harassment to a point that even some idiot said, oh, you ruined my childhood. My goodness. And like I agree with the Oxy 360. You can't ruin your childhood if it's already happened. It's changed. Your childhood's already made quota. Just saying there. I'm looking at you, Switch Force, because he said, oh, well, Nintendo ruined my childhood. No, they didn't. You already got your childhood, for crying out loud. But whatever. So anyway, be kind, be considerate, be respectful to some extent. Whoever going to voice the new Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. And you might say, well, look at what happened with Sonic. Yes, everybody knows the story. I already gave my thoughts about it. Ryan Drummond got screwed by Sega of Japan because there was rumor they got influenced by 4Kids, which is they disappeared. So, yeah, that wasn't unfortunate. It is a business. It is bad form. The reason why a lot of people are hating on Jason Griffin is because he replaced Ryan Drummond in a political issue. That's it. It's not Jason's fault that he's a new Sonic voice. And then, of course, they rectified it by hiring new voice actor. You got Roger Craig Smith. He's now the current Sonic voice. And he's good at it. But people say, oh, I want Ryan Drummond. I mean, if they can bring him back, sure. You know what? Here's an idea. Bring back Ryan Drummond as classic Sonic. Just saying that. But, of course, then you got Jill White. Whatever, but the bottom line is, it's business 101. Yeah, it's what Sega did. So in the case with Mario, again, it is a business. Maybe they want something new, they want change. Who knows? It is what it is. It's a bit sad, but life goes on. So anyway, that is my thoughts of Charles Mantinet not voicing Mario anymore. It is an end of an era to some extent, yes, but it's a new beginning as well. Whatever the reason is, that's Nintendo, Shigeru Miyamoto, and Charles Mantinet's business. And like I said, once they reveal who the voice actors are, be kind. Don't give them crap. Don't be such as the Sonic fan base or the Power Ranger fan base arguing, saying, oh, you ruined my childhood. Because that's embarrassing. I'm just saying that. So that's my thoughts with that. Well, before that, I just want to say hashtag thank you, Charles. And with that, I'll see you guys later.